look short even.
It's a cutting.
I still look short even.
Okay, welcome to my channel. My name is
Okay.
I was thinking about. You wanna show yourself?
Sure. Why is this such a bad angle?
I'm not gonna feel crazy like this. Oh yeah, this is way better because that show was not.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, we're going in here.
Rose is gonna get a sandwich because this bitch is hungry.
Wait, do they have bacon and cheese?
Yeah, that's it.
You got a true friend.
Why this nigga texting me one time, y'all? We gonna meet up.
I was telling you supposed to leave.
No la fíjate que está.
The Ave Maria right here. You're cute. I feel like a mom when I'm recording, you know? You know, like a proud tia. Like, mira la cámara, mi hija.
This nigga switched to a shift that he didn't tell me.
No, you can't see.
Disrespectful. Hey, yo, my man, stop playing with me, alright?
recording.
Now you're not gonna see me. That was good.
What do you guys want to do? Can we do something?
Yeah, we can do something.
We in the OBGYN. What is there to do?
A la otra vez. Su. Okay, let's stop. No.
Mama's a pointy antes. Mama would have threw a shoe at me.
She watches her own snap.
Our dad be watching my own snap.
You're a loser.
Stop. It's that I be getting tired of seeing other people's shit. It's be the
So
same
you watch
crap.
yours over?
Yes, because I need to see if it's appropriately aligned.
What does she mean by appropriate line? Somebody comment that.
Appropriate. I need to stop sitting like that.
Word.
Appropriate.
You're not using it right.
Appropriately?
What is appropriate?
You say appropriate.
Define it,
is
please.
when you do something appropriate. Nah, stop, man. Don't put that. They're gonna think I'm retarded.
Who the fuck gives a fuck? There's people in this world
I'm
that
not
are retarded.
retarded, bro. Like, I'm type smart. Cuando yo me pongo en shit.
Bruh, I feel like appropriate is whatever is whoever is your morals as a person. Like whatever you find appropriate.
It's like it's justifiable.
You see what I'm saying? Like it has to do with you as a
It's like a
person.
weird question. He goes, whatever, I'll talk to you later.
Oh,
We're not gonna start this arguing this shit again.
look at my face. Nah.
Nah. Yo, like your brother's girls. Your brother's girl. Está bien, papi. Te hablo ahorita.
Oh. I was like, what did I do? We're waiting for Wendy's. No, ella me dijo que Prince order, esa es Camila looks like an angry potato.
I'm gonna be in the club like this. Oh yeah, that's how I get new food.
Nah, that's just not Margaret. I know you're gonna die.
I should start making videos when I get new food.
You're gonna
Cause I always eat new food. I'm gonna be a food critic. I'm gonna come to your restaurant. Don't be having no ragged ass shit.
Short, even
It's a cutting.
I still look short, even sitting.
Okay, welcome to my channel. My name is Lana.
I know. Okay.
I was thinking about doing that. Like I need an introduction. Like
Are you squished? Are you squished?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh.
You look squished.
Like I
She
like
plays
it warm
baseball.
Definitely, you know.
But yeah, I think I need an introduction to my channel. Like, hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Len.
What? I'm so confused.
Meanwhile, nobody ever calls me that. That's just my social media name. Lynn.
Yeah,
No one
one
ever
calls
calls
me
me
Fucking flaca.
Facts.
Don't call me that. Yeah, I don't got the privilege. Let
Can I have some?
me stop. Yes.
Bro, más soda agua, bro.
Oh my god,
That
that
shit tastes good.
Yeah,
Fuck outta
actually, it
here.
tastes
Let me
really
cut
good.
out Fanta.
Fuck out of here. Sorry, you only drink water.
Hey.
Will you drink soda today?
No.
Oh.
I haven't drank anything. I drank coffee.
bugging. She wildin'. She
There's
really
water.
wildin'. Hold on. You need some
No,
water?
I'm good.
Nah, she's
my
fine.
nigga.
She's fine. She's a peasant anyway.
Bro,
Yo.
nah, I just need a food because that fucking Starbucks was like, fuck.
Don't start. You got water on it.
The lettuce. It's water based.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not too shabby.
Vegan video.
We like chicken. Okay, so what the fuck was he gonna talk about? Okay, so basically, I wanna. Sorry, I got too excited. Damn.
Damn, her legs are mad long,
Yes, bro.
bitch. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
squinting OD.
So basically, like, I seen something on social media. Well, we heard something on social media today, and it was basically like, just people like talking about like,
Do you want me to say it?
yeah, because I don't know how to explain it.
Okay,
right now.
so basically, it was like, basically that our generation is too easy when it comes to sex, or like we're just like too sexually active as a generation. But then me and Flacco was like,
That's not true.
But then I was like,
Yeah,
and then
she's like
Camila
on
was
the other
like,
side of it.
Yeah, so like that's why we want to have this
We have to
discussion.
bring our perspectives
why
into
people
it.
hate
See
me
what you
and
guys
damn
think.
YouTube?
No,
'Cause I'm
because
going against-
there's some people that
That might-
are
Yeah,
like that.
that are like that, like
Doesn't
super.
matter. Everybody just be honest about how they feel, because me and Rose might feel similar ways, but we don't feel the same about everything.
Yeah, that's
You feel
true.
me? So it's just like, basically, like for me, I feel like this freakiness that's happening has always been happening for years, especially more in the earlier years, because I feel like it was just more in hiding. Like now it's just like you can express it
Yeah.
more,
Yeah,
and a lot of
that's
people
true.
don't care. A lot of people are just speaking up now, and that's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like the world is more liberal now.
Yeah, the world is
Because it was
definitely
way more
liberal.
conservative. That's why I say like, yeah, probably this generation is wildin'. Because in the 1950s type of thing, era tú tenías que estar casada, like you had to be married,
Yeah.
virgin in order to leave kind of thing. And now,
It was traditional.
now you can
It was a
wild
certain
out.
order you had to follow.
I don't know, personally, I like the fact that everybody could be like super, I like the fact that everybody could be like super open and like just be like, yeah, I just want to have sex and that's that, and then I could bounce if I want to bounce, and that's like, and that's okay, you feel me? But as long as like you're doing it the right way, like me and Flacco were saying that like it's okay to have multiple sexual partners,
Yeah.
but like keep it
As
cute,
long as-
keep it
Exactly.
tight, keep it
You
wrapped
feel
up.
me? Keep
Like,
it real nice. Like, stay clean. Don't be no
Yeah.
dirty person in these streets.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you could do for yourself. As long as you're
Yeah.
taking care of yourself, it really doesn't matter what you do, because it's your life. Like,
Yeah. And as long as like you're not hurting people or people around you or
Exactly.
yourself, obviously, because sometimes
Exactly.
people be like, "Oh, I'm with it," da, 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 and then you catch feelings and then whatever.
communication is key.
That's a fact.
Don't forget, you gotta communicate even with the people you having sex, like especially with the people you having sex with. Like,
Yeah.
communicate with them. Just communicate all around with the people that you find close to you. So it's just like you don't really want to leave nobody out the loop, or like you know, like certain things happen because of lack of communication when it could have went completely different. But you decided not to do that, and now you're crazy. So that kind of.
And then you become the crazy ass side bitch type of shit. You
Oh.
buy- you
I wasn't even thinking
you
about
key his
that.
car.
I'm over here like, bitch.
Unless you're cool with being the savage.
Yeah, like unless you, if
Or
if
side
that's-
nigga.
If that's your
No, but
answer,
now that y'all put
That's
it
your
like that,
move.
now that does make sense. Well, it always made sense, but I was kind of trying to look at it like in the other side, since I know like
yeah,
we
we're
have
mad
more-
like mad open and shit.
exactly.
Cause like we're super open about sex. Like in
Yeah,
our
we
friendships,
are.
like we don't like.
It's
And we
not
don't
that
judge
big.
any, like, we don't make a big deal out of it, exactly. But for other people, it's like a super big deal. Like,
I
you,
just
Yeah.
they
broke
have
my
to
nail.
be in love with the
Oh.
person. Wait, what?
So I
She
just
broke
broke
her
my nail.
nail.
I'm so sorry, you
goodness.
too.
Oh, I love having nails, but that's the reason why
Bro.
that should be a
Let me
Debbie
see.
Downer.
So sorry.
In the arms.
I
Fuck out of here.
Man, I'm gonna have a funeral. Shit.
I don't even know what I was saying.
I was
honestly.
gonna, yeah, so I was trying to remember. Damn, I was gonna say something.
I don't even
I have
know.
short
that we're
memory.
like very open minded.
Oh yeah, like we as individuals are very open minded, and we as a friend group, because we have other friends obviously,
Mhm.
and we're just like super open about like what's going on in our current sex life, and like other people are not as comfortable as we are. But that's because marriage means something. I mean, not marriage. Sex means something else to them. Like, they might be waiting for marriage. And we're over here like, what's
And then again, we still
What
don't
it
judge
is?
when it comes to that
What's
thing
good?
too. Oh my god. But yeah, we still don't judge people that like do it like that too.
How you
Like,
do
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
way.
yeah. That's true.
Like,
Like, we
that's
don't
what we
judge
think,
people that,
yeah.
like, wait or whatever. Stop.
That's a fact. I was trying to learn that dance.
Nigga, fuck, I was
That's
like,
a fact.
no, how you do it, how you do it. Nah, yeah, but...
That's a fact.
What the fuck? Y'all both went back and came up. I was like,
At
what's
the
it
same
for
time.
roller coaster?
Yeah, well, I keep moving the camera. What I was gonna say again, that's a fact. Like, we don't really judge anyone. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna respect you for who you are if you own it. Like, I'd rather respect you for what you do, even if it's flamboyant or whatever, or if it's just ignorant. Like, I'd rather respect you because you being honest with me than for you to act like somebody different. Like,
Yeah, because in this generation, I think a lot of people, like, make it want... Like, they always, like, are for the temporary vibes. But, like, if you're not there for temporary, like, that's okay. Like, if you want something forever with somebody, that's totally okay.
I just transitioned into
I feel
that.
like we accept the fact that it's not our place to judge certain people's actions.
Like, they always, like, are for the temporary vibes. But, like, if you're not there for temporary, like, that's okay. Like, if you want something forever with somebody, that's totally okay.
I just transitioned into
I feel
that.
like we accept the fact that it's not our place to judge certain people's actions. Like, we
Yeah,
judge
that's a
our
fucking
own
fact,
because
bro.
it's our own, and we're not gonna sit here and judge you guys because y'all don't think the way we think. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
everybody's
I don't really-
entitled to their own like way of living.
That's
Look at me putting a good ass sentence together.
Because
Okay.
Shorty did not know how to speak
I
English.
did. Like, I was
yesterday.
talking real crazy.
I feel like all of that comes with growth though, because a lot of people don't be
Yeah,
growing.
that's a
You
fucking
think you be
fact.
growing, but you really not.
Y'all
You staying in the
y'all
same
hear, like,
place.
Flat toed as hell.
Yeah, like, it's just like sometimes you just gotta look within yourself. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you
Yeah,
only
she
gonna
don't
grow.
mind it.
Yeah.
That's a fact. We don't be fronting.
Yeah,
And if you are, we gonna call you on your bullshit.
Yeah.
But
Just
it's
like
only
keep
because
it
we
keep it a
care.
stack at all times. Like,
Yeah.
when you keep it a stack at all times, you're not gonna hurt nobody around you, and you're not gonna hurt yourself because
That's a
everybody's
fact.
on the same page. And if nobody's on the same page with you, you know what to do.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It works
Yeah.
because we are on the same page
Yeah.
as friends. You feel me? So it's just like everybody has that respect for each other. But once you see that you don't got that with somebody, then that means that they're not for you.
That's a fact.
Because all of this comes out of love. Like, this is not like, oh, like, fuck out here. No, like, this is
It's
out
not
of love.
malicious.
It's only because we want to see you do good. You look so cute.
Okay, what else? What else should we talk about? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's really all I had to say.
Relationships? Question mark.
What you mean? What you want to talk about relationships?
I don't know.
Because I've never been in a relationship, quote unquote.
I mean, we have different.
That's what I'm
perspectives
saying.
in our
Yeah, like
relationship.
that's what I'm saying because we have like crazy ass perspectives on not crazy, but like crazy different perspectives. You feel me? Like we're all like on a different spectrum right now when it comes to being with somebody.
That's a fact. That's a
Like,
fact.
You like
That's a fact.
yeah. It's just like it's funny and it's cool at the same time because like even though like we're all like on different levels, like
still
we
respect
still
each
yeah,
other.
like we still like
That's
here.
wavy too. Thinking
Yeah,
about now that
like,
we're actually,
look
because
at
I feel like we just do it and we don't
Yeah.
realize it. But when we sit
Yeah.
down and we think about it, we really don't
Yeah.
be judging each other because we could have
just
been
like-
way more judgy.
Because it's like,
Because it is what it is.
Nobody
You
gotta
feel
run
me?
their life.
Yeah,
like,
that's a fucking fact. Bro.
if that's
Like,
how you feel, bro, then I go how you
if you want to
feel.
live your life how you want to live your life, like I'm not jacking.
Love you forever.
I'm not raining on nobody's
It's
parade.
your
White
life.
out.
We gonna support you till the end.
And if you have friends that judge you, like
Fuck them.
cut them off.
Fuck them.
And even if you are alone, like my mom always said, it's like hemos estar solo de mal
Que mal
acompañado.
acompañado.
Yeah.
Like which basically means it's better to be alone than to be around people that like are
Yeah.
not good for you.
Let me tell you something.
Do not do that.
People with bad energy gotta go. Let me tell you something. People, when I was younger, bro, I used to be around so many people that would bring me down, and I never noticed it because, like, you know, like kids are assholes. Like kids just be mean, da da da, and like y'all make fun of each other and stuff like that. But then it started turning into a habit, or a reality, where like they just used to say wrong things at wrong time, and like the way they would act like in their life, they would transfer that onto me, their energy, because I was always that type of friend to want to help somebody. So it's just like a lot of that would transfer onto me, and I noticed that I was really down during those times because of that. Like, and I only noticed that because when I got out of it and I started messing with new people, I was like, oh, so this is different, because I never felt this, and it's because they had different energy. Like, that shit is really
Bad
weird.
energy,
They had one way of living, kind of like one way of thinking, like the way they thought it was the only way, and that was the right way. So if you didn't think that way, you were obviously
That's a fact.
like an outsider.
But I was also young, but I didn't know none of this.
No,
like,
you
I was
couldn't.
learning,
Crazy,
like,
bro,
because
like,
if you
when we're
think
younger,
back, that's
like-
what molds you. That's really like molds you.
That's a fact. But like, I don't know. Like, if you're around bad energy, like my mom always says this, like if you're around bad energy, bad is gonna follow you.
Yeah,
like no matter
right.
what, because you always in that mentality. So you gotta be around good energy at all times. Even though like people have bad days, like it's okay, but like you don't have to transfer that to somebody else. Because like like when you walk into a room and like the energy is just off, you're like, everybody tight in here.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, it just makes you look at them like, it's just like, so y'all couldn't put like y'all shit aside.
Yeah.
So, like, in this moment, like, that's another thing. Like, I don't like I could be petty, don't get me wrong. I feel like everybody can be petty, but like when you petty to another level, it's just like,
I just think pettiness in general needs to be left behind.
It's
like,
To be
corny.
honest, we're
Like-
too damn old for that.
Where yes, oh my goodness,
This is not
like I
middle school
always
anymore.
have that
Talk about your
conversation.
issues,
Yeah,
like,
like I always have
come
that
on.
conversation. Like, this is not the age where you go on social media and vent to your problems. Nobody cares, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Like, nobody cares. Like,
That's a fact.
They're gonna
That's what we were
judge
talking
you.
about
They're
today.
gonna
like,
judge the hell out of you, though.
like really nobody cares.
But
about
you
it.
just gotta be like, fuck them. Because, like, at the end of the day, you only got yourself. That's what we was talking about today. That, like, when you really realize that it's only you, it's only you.
Yeah.
Or if it's
start-
a relationship, it's you guys, not everybody. And I always say this thing because I'm in a relationship. It's you guys against the problem, not you guys against each other. So honestly, it does not make sense for you to be because honestly,
When I'm over here, like, never been through that.
because at the end of the day, if you start like letting other people get in your head, and the relationship isn't just a relationship, now it's a whole ass family. Now you got other people opinionating on the person
That's a
you're
fact.
whole ass family. Now you got other people opinionating on the person
That's a
you're
fact.
with. And then that person's getting tight at you because this person is talking shit about them as if they know them. So no, it doesn't know.
Yeah.
Keep your stuff private. It's okay to
That's
post
a
your
fact.
little things there, not things like photos of you guys, but don't post your like problems because
if you're tight at each other or whatever, like, and people know that you guys are in a relationship on social media, like, they're automatically gonna assume like, oh, like they going through it.
Yeah.
And like,
you
as
don't know
much
why
as
you're in
people
your
like
business.
say they want to see other people succeed, a lot of people out here rooting for your fail.
Yeah.
They be hating. Listen, it's so easy for someone to be negative. Like, people
People just be hating on the
They
simplest
just feed
thing.
off.
And then there's certain people that really think that they have like the right to comment afterwards. Because I know a lot of people that post a lot of stuff up about their relationships, and then when they're back together, there's people really commenting like, "But wasn't y'all fighting last week?"
At the same time, you gave them the right to do that.
Exactly,
Who
'cause
told
you
they
gave
were
them-
gonna do that?
you gave
You
them-
give them the
Don't
window of
post that
opportunity.
shit.
Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
you gave them the green light to be like, yeah, bro,
So
it's
you
a,
can't
it's a
even
everybody
say-
relationship. Like, we all in this together type shit. Nah, bro.
I feel like that's why a
annoying.
lot of the relationships kind of clash too, because a lot of people let other people. You have
To
to
be
really
honest,
be like have your
yeah.
mind well put and remember, like, bro, it's you
It's a
guys, not
I
everybody.
just think that people
in
like.
between.
But people take a lot of things personal, and that's
Yeah.
why it becomes one sided.
I think people in relationships like should not be posting any of their shit on social media.
be
Not
honest.
like pictures or shit like that. Not like that, cause like
Yeah,
fuck it,
don't
it's
post
just
pictures.
pictures. But
I
like,
personally don't post anything.
like subs or
Sometimes
like
it's
none of
better
that.
to do that.
Yeah.
or
I
at
post
least
my
for a certain
pictures.
amount of time.
I post my pictures,
Yeah.
of course, and I'm not saying my relationship is perfect because obviously we bump heads, but I feel like we're adult enough to deal with the situation, us two,
Yeah.
not
Not
involving
on
even
social
them.
media,
Like, these
yeah.
are my best friends. Like, I go to them for everything, and I know that at the end of the day, if I'm having a situation with
Oh, yeah,
my
that's right. These are my
significant
best friends.
other, I'm not gonna go to them because obviously it's our issue. Even if they want, like, even if they're like whatever they're saying isn't like the best way possible, but
And
you
I
know,
always
it probably won't
yeah.
even fix the problem. It probably will make it worse. So.
Ugh.
And I always tell people, like, I'm hella biased. Like, when it comes to relationship advice, like, I'm hella biased. Like, I'm always like, boo, you boo, nobody got you like you got you. You feel me? So, like, I always let people know that before, like, and obviously they're my best friends, so they already know I'm hella biased about that. But like, let's say somebody else asks me for relationship advice, I'd be like, yo, I'm not the one to confide in, because I'm always like,
But
yo,
that's real.
yeah, like if you're unhappy or whatever, pack your shit and leave. Like that's it. It's quiet. It's simple. But for other people, it's not that simple. You feel me? So I always gotta tell people that, like,
and it's different when you're in it.
And another thing is too, I feel like a lot of people are going into like relationships for media, like, oh, we look cute together, let's take a picture.
That shit is
We
trash.
pop
You don't
type
get the
of
fuck
thing.
out my face
Like
with
it's
that
like
shit.
either y'all really genuinely have like a connection, then kudos to you. But bro, social media is social media. Y'all need to get that shit out your minds. Y'all do know y'all gonna get old and wrinkly, and social media ain't gonna do much for you.
Honey,
And you want to be with somebody good, not because y'all look good together. Like,
at the end of the day, I feel like it takes a certain amount of maturity within your relationship, which is putting in a couple years for you, because if you want to be open about your relationships with your meter, that's your issue. I personally don't like that, but like that's your issue. But I feel like if you're gonna do that, you should have a certain amount of years with the person and knowing them and knowing like what buttons to push and what not, and what to share and what not. Like you have to be really in sync, because guess what? Once you put your business out there, people are gonna start coming from y'all, and y'all need to be a team. Y'all can't be going at each other, because then y'all just letting the world win and tearing y'all apart. Like,
And you got people coming to you as a woman, coming to you as
Exactly.
a man.
It's
About
like-
your relationship, and it's like
the
you didn't need all
know-it-alls.
of that.
Look at my saben, and they aren't even in relationship. It also gets me tired. Y'all
I gotta
single as
find
fuck,
out.
and y'all got the most relationship advice. I don't understand.
Which is why I be like, I don't got no relationship advice, because I'm single as fuck.
I
Like,
feel like you have to also be very, like, bro, getting into like a union with somebody, you have to really, it's true with, like I said, you have to be mature, because it's two individuals
fact.
getting used to each other's habits. Like, there's certain shit that you might not like about the other person, they might not like, but guess what? Y'all both two different people.
it's about
becoming a unit.
compromising. Like,
Exactly.
it's that's about
So
compromising.
you have to have patience, because
it's about choosing
But
who
it's
you want to
also
do that
like,
with.
it's also knowing like, I'm ready for this, or like I'm not ready for this.
And you need
feel
to sit
me?
there and kind of evaluate, like, do
And
I
that
really
all
want to be
comes
with
in
this person?
time.
Yeah,
Because again, a lot of people just go in because of the physical. Oh yeah, but how about like up there?
Yeah, that's
Like
a
they
fucking
can't just
fact,
stimulate you. They just can't be like attractive. Like, can they stimulate your mind? Can you sit
Bro,
there and have a conversation?
and be friends with the person that you with? Because guess what? When, let's say like y'all was to like be over or whatever the fuck, or like y'all going through something, y'all have that bond and that relationship to come and actually communicate with them. Because a
it's,
person
like,
that's not your
comfortable.
friend, you feel me? Like you comfortable. So it's just like, and you could be vulnerable with them, so you won't have a problem expressing yourself. A person that's not your friend, you can't do that with.
don't
So
wanna
that's
be
why you be
judged.
fighting, because you don't understand each other. Y'all don't know each other. So that's what I'm saying. Timing is everything. Like time to build a friendship, time to build a real relationship, time to understand each other. Sometimes things don't come out as quick as they used to. Like I could do like something weird. You feel me? Like I could be like a weird ass person, but it won't come out until like 5 years.
Yeah, because
No,
you're
no,
getting used to it.
You feel me? So it's just like you just know who y'all with. Like just focus on that and don't focus on other outside stuff, because it's not gonna help y'all. Trust me. That's why it's called a relationship, because it is in between you and that
It's a
person.
union.
All right, baby. Positive all 2019 with my best friend. Bye.
And yes, I do have my man's name tattooed, just in case.
Oh
y'all
damn!
wonder. That shit is right there.
My son got married,
Yeah. And we over here
Single and dingles.
single and dingles. No,
Wedding
bitch,
coming
single.
2021.
Single as a pickle.